strong.
It's felt like forever, and I genuinely didn't think that we would get to this point. That's how it's felt anyway. It's bye-week time, baby. Bye-week time. So as you guys know, bye-week time is a nice time for us to relax. We break some stuff down. Get the music going, right? We kind of break some stuff down. We don't actually, play anything. We don't do anything. I already did the practice. Just barely, right? So we're just breaking stuff down. We're looking at some stuff, right? So franchise staff, I got 22 points. I want to see what I can use for. I want to... Mistakes were made. That's funny, actually. XP gain for corners. Alright, so on the line, pass blocking for tight ends. Boost awareness for wide receivers and tight ends. I'm just plugging that right in. Right off rip. Boom. Not even looking at anything else. That's what we're going with. There we go. Alright, so like I said, this with it being the bye week, we just kind of look at some stuff, right? We're not doing a whole lot. What we are doing is we are getting healthy, I do believe. Because I do believe, yep, next week we get Xavier Smith back, which is awesome. Max Borghi comes back in 2 weeks. I don't think I'm going to bring him back on roster, though. I think we'll leave him on IR. For right now, I like the backs that we have, and I like the way everything's running right now. Playoff picture. I just took a look at this a couple minutes ago, right? The 7th team is the Jets. I think there's going to be almost no way that we can make the playoffs. And that's not me being pessimistic. That's me just being real. So there's the Jets. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 teams. Because the Bengals are tied with us, right? So there's 6 teams. Like, that's a lot, bro. That's a lot. Right? So we're going to see what we can do. However, though, I don't see it happening. Right? I don't see it happening. But what I do see happening is this, though. We're going to take a look right now. We're going to take a look at, let's do this. I haven't done this one before. We're going to take a look at this team schedule. We'll see who we have left, right? All right, so we got the Panthers, the Broncos, the Niners, the Raiders. The Raiders are the worst team in our conference. The Broncos have the #1 spot. We lost to them 36-19. That was the first game back for Max. So maybe coming into that game, we'll do something. The Raiders, we lost to by 7 early in the season. I don't remember if we had Max or not. I don't think we did. I don't think so because there's the Bengals game. Actually, yeah, we didn't because he came back for the Max came back for the Chiefs game, got hurt in the Bucks game, and then this was immediately after the Bucks game. So yeah, so these 2 games are massive. These two games are massive. These 2 are still going to be big. I'd love to be able to win out the rest of the year. If we can win out the rest of the year, that will be perfect. All right, so. First things first, we're going to look at player stats. So, as of right now, because of the injury to Duggan, AJ still has the #1 spot as our backup quarterback, which is not the best of things, but it is how it is. Duggan has done well, though, when he has been in, as you can see. Now, imagine this is a full season, right? Imagine this full season. He's been hurt twice this year. It's just unfortunate. Just unfortunate. So, moving forward, we just got to make sure he's healthy. Keaton has killed it. This season. Stepped up. He's the guy moving forward, right? We said that last year. We said it this year already. He's our guy. 1,600 yards rushing. We have 4 games left. And I'm averaging 120 a game. So if we can get our average in the final 4 games, we're over 2,000 yards. Keaton, 2K. Right? 2K Mitchell, baby. That's what I'd love to see. I'd love to see 2K Mitchell. Right? Also, that'd be awesome because I'm not 100% sure what he did his first year. His first year, he only had 1,300 yards. Now he has 1,600 yards. Right? And he's 10 carries behind. Or 10 carries behind where he ended last year, right? So, I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. This is awesome. Dual quarterbacks because of the way things have happened. Royce Freeman's had some rush yards. I let him run a little bit last game, more than normal. Rodriguez kind of gets the ball on weird situations. So, I would love to be able to get him the ball more. Receiving has been an absolute nightmare this season because of the injury to Duggan, right? So these guys are hurt. But as you can see, though, we've done okay with what we've had happen, right? Hakeem Butler has 7 touchdowns this year. Jarrett has 5, which is a little bit misleading because in one game he had 3, right? Eric's had one long one. The 67-yarder was his. Stoles had 1, and then it's just a lot of just people just kind of touching the ball. We've had a lot of people touch the ball. We just need to get a stable quarterback, one that's just going to be there throughout the whole time. Having Duggan in and out, and then having our backups be in and out all season, receivers really hurt this year because of that. Blocking. Leatherwood. Stanley's only had 1 sack allowed, which is nice. Surprisingly, Lewis Monty, the rookie left tackle, has had 0 sacks allowed, which is extremely surprising because I did not think that was going to be happening. Defense, Stanford has been the guy. Getting Stanford and having D, these guys are killing it, right? So I love the fact that this is our combo. D had an interception last week, which is beautiful because it was such a nice interception too. Smoke's been playing really well this year. These 3 ain't going anywhere. These four ain't going anywhere right here, right? Hill, I like Hill, but I need to see more from him. It's one of those things we will be looking for free safeties at some point, just because this is the weakest spot out of all of them. Same thing with our slot corner, to be honest with you. Slot corner is kind of a weak spot right now, too. Braw's doing okay, but Bra could do better. John Ward's killing it right now. He's been targeted at a lot. He hasn't had a whole lot of opportunities because of just some of the ways things have happened. But he has 4 picks. He's done well when he does. Barno's killing it with the sack game as usual. Beal's kind of doing okay. I need more from him. Tariq has an interception, which is nice. I mean, look, there's literally 3 people that don't have tackles on the team. Everyone else at least has a tackle. So, right now, D-line is a big issue, honestly, which sucks. But D-line's a big issue. And D-line, slot corner, and free safety. That's our big issues on defense that we will be adjusting. We will be addressing, not adjusting. Kicking-wise, there's not much to say about Tuck. Tuck's been killing it. He's 95% right now. I missed like a 67-yarder, I think it was. He had a 61-yarder this last game. So, punting, Daniel's actually been doing really well. He's been doing really well. 3 within the 20, only 1 touchback, right? Yeah, can't be mad there. Xavier has 1 touchdown. Could have had a couple more. Raheem Jarrett's been coming in this last couple of games now. He's doing well as a replacement right now. Smith's there, but Smith will be back this next week. But so there we go. So there's that. So now the big thing. Let's take a look at yearly awards. Yearly awards. Are you guys surprised that we don't have someone on here for MVP? Let me move this real quick. Let's go this one. There we go. Alright. Are you guys surprised we don't have anyone on MVP? Because yeah. We shouldn't. If we do, it would be Keaton, but Keaton hasn't done enough, right? When Barkley's on the board, that's, yeah. Was he a quarterback? No. I mean, not quarterback. Coach? No. AFC. Offense Player of the Year, though. Boom. It's Keaton. It's our boy. He's the only one on the list. It's awesome, right? Defense Player of the Year. Clowney and Barno have been switching back and forth. Clowney has more sacks than Barno. Barno has a pick. Barno kind of has stretches where he does really well and then he does okay. So him and Clowney are having a nice little battle here. Offensive Rookie of the Year, we have no one even on the list. I don't think we have an offensive skill player other than, no, we don't. Because the only one we did have would be our tight end, and he's currently in the practice squad. So, Defense Player of the Year, we got Juwan Ward as the guy right now up against Alex McGee. Juwan Ward's doing his thing, and then all the way down here, Stanford at the very bottom of the list is nice to see, too. Best quarterback, best running back, though, Keaton right there. Best wide receiver, no one. The interesting one is actually here. Best O-line. Stanley, Monty, Froholt, Gwynn are all on the board. So our entire line but our right tackle is on the board, which I thought was very wild to me. These two, I think, really deserve it because they're playing very well this season. For the rest of them, I don't know about that. Interesting enough, Barno's second for Defensive Player of the Year, but third for Defensive Lineman of the Year. I find that kind of weird. We don't have any linebackers on the board, unfortunately. Best DB, we actually have both of our corners, Juwan Ward and JJ. Like I said, JJ played really well at the beginning of the year, man. He has 4 picks as well. So these two together have 8 picks. They're doing really well. Lattimore and Tariq Woolen are just killing it. So this one hurts because I don't understand. Because I just genuinely don't understand. But I'm 4th for best kicker. So I know I've hit a 61-yarder. I've only missed 1 kick all year. So yeah, apparently these guys are just killing it. But oh well. So now getting to the next part, which will be the final thing we're going to do. We're going to scout some college players. Now, I already have scouted a couple, right? Just so we all know. I've already scouted a couple, but let's take a look really quick at mock draft. See kind of where they have us at, right? They have us at 4th right now. I don't think we're at 4th right now, which actually makes me want to go look. If we were at 4th, though, that'd be kind of beautiful because there's a guy there that I'd want. Right now, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we're top 10. As of right now, we are picking top 10. Last year, we picked 12. And it kind of sucked. Because it was, like, right in that middle area of, like, the very best players have gone. And then, like, in the second round, it's like, now there's, like, it was just, like, yeah, it was the very best players have gone. Here's the second level of players. And then in the second round, it's like, okay, 1 or 2 players may have dropped to you, but that's about it. So, prospects. So far already, just looking at my board, this is what we have so far. McClendon, Sampson, Jeff Miles, Howard, Barber, and then these guys are just kind of here based off of what, like, just kind of there, right? Yes, I did add some quarterbacks to the board. It's just one of those things, man. We're at a point now where I just need someone that's going to be able to do something, right? So, main players, though, are right here. McClendon, Sampson, Miles, Howard. These are the main dudes, right there. Those are the main dudes. I would love to be able to go Miles. Miles isn't going to be there. If we drop to 9 to 12 range, he's not going to be there. The thing that's going to suck is that he's probably not going to be there in that round 2. So let's quickly just take a look. Quarterback. I feel like we need to address it. I just don't know when we should address it. Throw power is elite, strength is elite, speed is poor. You know what? I'm going to add him as a favorite. Because like I said, there's a good chance, I'm not going to say we're going to. Right, I'm not going to say we're going to, but there's a good chance that we may not be running this offense next year. Strength, decent, marginal, no. Running backs. I don't really think we need to look for running backs. I feel like we have a good running back core. I have Taj Corbett as a guy that I've scouted because he was on... One day I was looking at the news section and he was in the news section. Don't remember why, but he was in the news section. So I was like, you know what? We'll take a look. Never hurts to have another really good running back, right? Especially with how much we give the ball to Keaton. Fullback, I don't think we need to look for a fullback. I think our fullback's playing really well. Any one of these fullbacks, I think there's probably one of these guys that's just an absolute stud. But the obvious, should we get a wide receiver? Talk, and it always happens. It always comes up. Should I get a wide receiver? Elite, 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 elite. Jesus Christ, Tyrell Beal. Carlos Ortiz. elite, good, great, good, great, good, great, good, great, solid, good. Now the thing is this is the thing. It's like getting a guy like one of those two. So, hold up, hold up. Elite, elite. He has A catching traffic and A catching. He's around 2-3 guy, Jalen Fitzsimmons. We're gonna keep an eye on him. We're gonna keep an eye on him. Keegan Leno. Spectacular is an A. His main three here: B catching, B release. Slot catching is an A. See, that's what I like to see. It's catching is an A. Kenya boss, huh? Any one of these ones where it's like C, I don't want to look at it. I don't even want to look at it. He's 6'4". His jumping better be freaking good. I'm going to add him on there as well, just in case. Alright, yeah, then we got some. Now we're just into the catching traffic, catch. You know, some of these guys, it's just like this. F release, F deep route running. It's like, nah, bro, nah. Like, alright, so we added a couple there. Tight end is going to be a big one because there's two tight ends, McClendon and Thompson. I like both of them. I don't know which one I like more. And I want a tight end. I want a badass tight end. Stoll, I thought, could be that guy. Stoll has proven that he is not that guy. Unfortunately. Oh, Lyle Gresham, too. But McClendon is kind of like the badass of the group. Everything's great and elite. Even his strength is. So, like, I wouldn't have to worry about any of his actual stats. Damon Thompson is another guy. He's projected 2-3, but his talent is round 1-2. So, this is a guy that, like, I would love it if we can go a main position in the first round, and then in the second, he's there. Because if he's in the second, early second, I'm taking him immediately. Like, there's not even, like, I'm not even looking at the rest of the board. We're taking Thompson. Outside of those two, though, I'm not going to look because we already have a rookie from this past year. So outside of these three now, because of Gresham as well. But yeah. Left tackle. We got some round one guys right here. What was up with Reed Campbell? There was something about him that I didn't like. His strength was only solid to good. But you know what, though? Honestly, at this point, I'm adding him. Gil James. Kind of the same thing. I'll add him as well. Because all those boys are good. Pass pro guy. Pass pro, but if I remember correctly, his was really bad. Solid to good, but a lot of his other stats solid to good. We'll know more from these guys once the draft hits. Oh no, once the draft hits, we'll know more. Once the words tough. Combine. Once Combine and Pro Days happen, we'll know more. Warren Hall. Good, great elite strength. Good, great. Alright. You know what? I'll add him on. Why not? Solid. Decent solid I'm not doing. We're not doing decent solid for O-lineman. Centers. Calvin Lane. Good, great elite. 3-4. Anthony Riddle, I think I already favorited. Did I already favor Anthony Riddle? I did, I favorite. Calvin Lane ain't bad as well. Yep, Howard, I already said. See, this is one of those ones that's like run blocks at F. Like, nah, that ain't it, Chief. That ain't it, Chief. Solid to good strength, no for guard. For guards, I need big, strong boys. Like, I need me some big, strong boys. Right here, big, strong boy. Speed is not good, but he is a big, strong boy. He can play center. I won't pull him. Right, like I said, I would love... If this is the thing, if we can go, and this is never going to happen, this ain't going to happen, if we could. If we can go Jeff Miles in the first, and then go McClendon or even, I mean, you know what, the more I'm saying it, the more I want Thompson instead. So you know what, if we can go Thompson and Miles to start this draft off, right, and just solidify two weapons on offense, or a weapon and then just a stud on offense, that would be perfect. Jamie Ware, dude, you can't have solid, decent, and then just bad for the rest of it. So, Matthew Sheffield is a guy that they have told me that we will be drafting multiple different times. He is not strong. He is not fast. However, his acceleration is very good. Taj Vanover is an interesting one because he's good, great across the board, and then great elite across the board too. So I'm going to add Taj. Taj could potentially be a guy to put on the other side with... on the other side with Barno, right? Great elite strength right here. Boom. Michael Stevens. Like I said, I want to be able to boost up our D line because, as you guys know, D line is the big thing for us. With us being as aggressive as we are with running cover 3, right? We're just very passive. Drop everyone back other than our D line. D line, go get it, right? So I need my D line to be studs. Good, great. See, this is weird because all of his stats say that this dude is a bum. However, though, the numbers say otherwise. Mumford. Good, great across the board. I like good, great across the board. Carey Lentz. Good, great across the board. I like good, great across the board, right? And he's around 3-4 guy, too, so that's... See here, this is interesting. B, F, B, and then potentially an AC. Great elite strength. Yeah, this, yeah, Yep, 6'6", 316. This dude is getting drafted by us, and we are moving him to D tackle. That's all that means. That's all that means, baby. Because what's his decent, solid, poor, marginal. Yeah, this dude is slow, can't move, but he is just a big, strong boy. Yes, Damian Callaway. D tackles. I think I just found a couple D tackles that aren't playing D tackle. So I mean, which normally is the way that it goes for me anyway. I feel like good, great. You see, D tackles is tough because I want to be able to see their stats and everything. Plus, I always feel like D tackles as well. You need to draft D tackles early. C, potentially CF, B tackle. Hold up. Is this a late round guy? No, no. Marginal to decent. No, dear God, no. No. What? And these guys are weak as shit, but holy hell is everything else fine. Luke Blackman, good, great. You know what? I'm always gonna look for day 3 guys that can potentially play linebackers, backup guys, especially special team guys as well. Yeah, no, we'll definitely take a look at some of these guys. At middles are run stoppers. Not even looking at like the first couple. I'm going down here. It's like Flores here. Whoa, no. Ha! No, not even close, homie, to coming into this team. Not even close. Ooh, okay, yep. We are drafting linebackers in the 3rd round. Or in day 3. Day 3, we are drafting linebackers, most likely from this right here. God damn. That's what this is saying. 6'4", 249. Solid, good, great. Can kind of move. A 3-4 round. That could be a guy that we get and we turn into a D lineman, into like a D end. At 6'4", 249. A little bit on the smaller side, but that might be a guy that we yeah, we might. That's the thing that we might look at. Because I'm almost gonna say this. I love Gary. He ain't it. So, Juwan Kelly. Ooh, get another Juwan on the team? Great, yeah. This dude's great across the board. I know that he was weak as a motherfucker. But, you know what? That's fine. Alright. I'm just going to look at all the zone guys here. Decent, solid, great elite strength. What is his tackle? Do we know? Tackle's a B. Zone is a B. Okay. I'm going to put him on. Quincy Durham. B tackle. Ayo. Wait a minute. B zone, press, great strength. Tackle is really low, though. I'm still going to add him because everything else I like. I really like about that guy. And now we're at the point where it's just not fully great, but C tackle again. Great speed. Great elite speed. Jesus, hold up a sec. Matthew Rich. Alright. Free safety. Like I said, I would love to be able to find a free safety. However, though, it's not a massive, like, we, you know, like, pound our chest. We need a free safety. So, it's more of a, like, if we can find a steal a free safety, then we will. I'm going to put Joyner on the board. Okay. Strong. If there's a strong that I can turn into a free, that's beautiful too. Rashard Banks. Great elite speed. His zone, we don't know. His man is an A to C. We don't know what his zone is though, which is we. Oh, zone's a C. Ah, man, his zone sucks, but you know what? The rest of him I do like though. Good to great. Cedric Judge. A lot of free safeties here, which is safeties here in the first couple rounds, which is really nice for us. Because that could help dilute the first round, the end of the first round a lot. Marginal to decent for speed. Bruh, you ain't getting drafted, period. You ain't getting drafted, period. Alright. Not great elite. His strength sucks, but great to elite speed for not. So I'm gonna add not as a free safety. Yeah. In mine? Okay, so now the last thing we're gonna do real quick is just kind of reorganize this. Right, this is just kind of the thing that I always do. Just I put them in which round they're gonna be in, sort of thing. It's also nice because eventually what happens is you see some of these guys fully drop and you wonder like, why is this guy dropping, sort of thing. Or like I'll put a guy here and then Sonny's down here somewhere. It's like, wait a minute, why did that just happen, right? What is wrong with this guy? Oh, we actually have an undrafted guy. Alright. So there's a couple guys already just from doing this that are like, I want this guy, right? Like, I want him. And that's what our top 5 is going to be. Our top 5 is always going to be, these are guys that we just want, right? It's never like this is just 1 through 2. Nah, this is literally just like these are guys that I would like to get. So with that being said, it's not gonna be just like round one guys. This is literally going to be guys from all over the place in this because, they, like I said, this is just guys that I would like. Period. Because a lot of these round one guys that are just, they're like, you know what, this is a good guy. I like it. If everything goes to hell in a handbasket, this is what I want, right? Like that sort of thing. There's a couple there that I didn't realize that I had in the spots that I had them in. So already, as you can see, the board is already just fully. I wish this was just like a feature that I could like press and be like, do this by round. That'd be kind of nice, actually. As a future thing that they could add, that'd be nice. That'd actually be a really nice feature because it would help with having to do all this sort of stuff, which I doubt people do this. Right? We're a little bit different with the way we do things around here, right? But yeah, like I want to make sure that I have my guys, that I have all of this as organized as possible for me, so that when it is draft day, it is just easy for us. All right, so top 5 guys that I just want, and are guys for our team, right? Jeff Miles is going to 1. I do kind of like Taj. I moved Taj up. Damon is moving all the way up, though. Damon's moving to 3 over McClendon now. I like Damon a lot. I like Beal, man. I like Beal, which is weird because normally we don't go with the wide receivers early anyway. Who was the other? Callaway. Callaway is a guy I want on the team no matter what. Literally just the big, strong boy. And I think those were the main. Because like, there's a couple guys here that I'm like, yeah, I like this guy and all that, but it wasn't the same as those ones there. There we go. There we go. This is potentially, right, the guys that you guys will be seeing on draft day. I like what we have here, but obviously things can change and things can go horribly wrong. But I like this. I think this would be solid if we can go, and this is one of those things, if we can go Miles, Thompson, 1-2, round 1, round 2, right off rip, boom, boom, that'd be great, right? Franchise franchise right tackle, franchise tight end, right? Then come back in the 3rd. Oh, yeah, frig it. What if we did that right there? Boom. Come back in the 3rd, get Sampson as a D tackle. Then later on, then day 3, right? Like somewhere in the middle of day 3, boom, we get Damian Callaway. Right, we get the big, strong boy. Right? Grab one of these linebackers, bada bing, bada boom. The next thing you know, we've just got a solid little draft class. It may not be the best draft class. We got a solid, strong draft class. I like this. I like this a lot. So, who do you guys like? Let me know down in the comments down below, right? Let me know who you guys like. We'll be back next week. Try and continue out the end of the season. We got 4 games left. I want to win all 4. We're gonna find out after this. But yeah, these guys, these are Husky guys. These are Husky guys.